My dear subscribers, Maria the Convoyan, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the general and extended reading for the sign of Taurus for mid-April, mid-May 2019. I'm using the for my beginning reading is going to be with the Tarot. The second one will be the using the Fairy Tarot. The third one is the healing medicine cards. And for the most important message is coming from the Whispers of Organization. Okay. So with that said, let me just start your reading on Taurus. And for those that is the first time that coming to my channel, I'm a bilingual reader. I do go live every Wednesdays in English, and every if you're bilingual and you speak Spanish, I do go live either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday in Spanish. Most of the time on Sundays, I go around 6 p.m. Okay, so I'm not over here all the time reading people. So, you know, I'm not. Okay, you have a jumping card, which is the three of disc, which is the Three of Pentacles, Taurus. So here we're gonna take out your cards. First card, you have the card of number 4 for once the completion. Let me reverse these cards to mix these cards very good so you guys know what you're getting into it. I switched this the other way around. This goes like this goes like this, and I mix them. Okay, so like that I could get an accurate reading for what's going on. To some of you, remember that this is a general reading. I'm not gonna get everyone that's up there, so I'm definitely not gonna reach everyone, but just a portion of some of you. So pick what's best for you, what you think it resonates with you. Okay, to all my readers, all my subscribers, or my friends that are here in the channel, all of you, take what's best for you, and the rest, leave it alone. Okay, because that means it's not for you, and this is not a personal reading. Okay, so I know that some of you might feel like, oh wow, this is a negative. Negative is what you make it be. It depends on everybody's situation. This one is you, and this is your partner. Your partner, your ex-partner, your significant other. Okay, the person that you are in love with, the person that you want to be with. Okay, so let's see what's the foundation, the Hierophant. Taurus, some of you with the Hierophant, you guys need to start looking for the spiritual part of life. This is the time that you need to start working on your higher self. If you were to see this card, as you guys can see, is the Tarot. This is the woman, has like a triangle here, and then there is the Hierophant, which will be the priest. Some of you either need to work on your intuition. Some of you need to work with your if you have someone that you're trying to increase your intuition. Maybe you have a godfather, maybe you go to a shaman, maybe you practice tarot reading, maybe you need to start doing any type of esoteric work. So you are the first sign that comes out with that. I believe that a Hierophant. I don't think there is anybody else right now. I think that you guys are the only ones. Okay, so the jumping card that you have is the Three of Discs, meaning like you are working very hard, either working for yourself or working for others. Okay, and also I want you to know that the Hierophant is one of the signs that is represents the sign of Taurus. Okay, so I'm coming strong with your sign, Taurus, and you know, whatever it is that also there's lessons that you need to learn. There is lessons that have to come from your heart, or either you have to tell the truth. And I'm relating that because look at this, you get the Moon card. Okay, right? The next card on this reading, and the first card that you have is the Four of Wands in reverse, is a completion. If this was this way, this would be a completion, but if because it's in reverse, the completion hasn't been done. In the regular tarot, you will see that this will be a foundation. So right now, I feel that some of you doesn't have the foundation that you guys need to have. With the moon card, okay, you may be dealing with a water sign. If that's not the case, it's very common with earth and water be connected together, as well as fire and air. So there could be a combination, but also that there is some truth that's going to come out. The truth that either you got to tell or somebody had to tell you. Here you having the Nine of Swords upright, and it's telling me that in this card represent cruelty. Either someone has been cruel to you or you have been cruel to somebody. Remember that the energy goes both ways. So also this to me represents lack of sleep, lack of doing a lot of things that you need to do for yourself. And what happens is that there are times that we don't do things for ourselves, and so sometimes we're stressed out, we worry, we have all these kind of emotions and mental issues going on with us, and we're not able to have a good night's sleep. We're not able to concentrate. This means that you're a very worried, upset, anguish. It could also be illness. Be careful with illnesses going on either with you or another person around you, okay? This could also mean a little bit of suffering going on. You might be going through some mental pain, some physical pain. But there is something going on here, and you sooner or later, it could be because when you find out the truth about something, this could be that your partner might be in a third-party relationship, or you may be involved with another person. But it could be that three people are involved, and that's why the truth is gonna come out. There is no foundation. And look at this. Some of you maybe have 2 children. If this is your Taurus, you have a Princess of Cups and a Prince of Wands. So you may be having a boy and a girl, or it doesn't matter which energy you have, but this could be 2 people involved. You may have 2 children, maybe more than 2 children. This is as much as I can have. And maybe this is the reason why truth will come out. Look at the card that's coming for you, partner, is the 8 of Swords. And it says interference. So the 8 of Swords energy is like there's conflicts going on right now with you and your partner. Look at this. You have the Hierophant and the Highest Priest. Okay, the Priestess. The Priestess will be this person. Maybe your partner goes to see someone in particular, like let's say he or she gets readings, I will say. Look at this. You have the Princess in reverse. So I feel, didn't I say that it could be 2 or 3 kids? Some of you might be dealing with 3 kids. Maybe you have your own kids. Maybe your partner has his own child, or situations like that. You have and so with the Princess of Swords, that means that you guys are having conflicts, maybe arguments going on with each other, and this is a lot of tension, because the next card that you have is the Emperor. And the Emperor being in reverse, I feel that if this was like, let's say your partner and you're the woman and this is the man, he's not providing for you, he's not giving to you what he needs to give you financially, giving you anything that you need. So here you have the 9 of Cups. So I feel that with this energy, this person is deciding to walk away, is not coming in the beginning, is coming in at the end. I feel this person could be a water sign too. You may be dealing with that. You may be dealing with Aries. Okay, so many energies here. But this person may end up walking away from you, okay? That's what I see in the reading. Let me clarify why is the World of Wands in reverse for for Taurus 2019, for Taurus mid-April 2019. Let me mix these cards to make sure, you know, you get the right card for you. So let's see, why is the 4 wands in reverse for sorry, did I say Scorpio? I'm sorry, it's Taurus. I'm just a little bit tired, guys, that I'm doing your reading. The Magician, look at this, the Magician in reverse. So if you, Taurus, are intuitive, that means that you're not using your intuition correctly. Another thing is that this is you not being able to use your tools. You have the sword, the cup, the pentacle. This is when someone is like kind of lazy and that's not doing what you're supposed to do. So if you were to be going to someone that's teaching you, maybe this person is not helping you anymore. And look, you have the Prince of Wands twice. So this is telling me that you may be dealing with either a fire sign, or your children are the ones that are you having problems with your children. Your children are not how can I put it, your child is not maybe not oh God, I can't say that word. Well, let me go ahead and I'll get back to that, because the word that I want to use is not coming now. I have it in my tip of the tongue and it's not coming now. Look, you have the Empress in reverse, okay, and you have the Emperor. I feel that there is a lot of conflicts with the two of you, even though you look at this over here, and this is a lie. This could also be about a three-party situation. So be careful that your partner might have a pregnancy, a pregnant woman, or you are pregnant from somebody else. This could be a pregnancy card too, so be careful on that, okay? What I will say in this card is that maybe your children are not okay with what is going on in the situation, and it might be more than one child that's feeling the same way, but one of them is more upset than the other. Sometimes, you know, some children, they go with the flow and some don't. So look at this. You are like, if this is you, Taurus, you're probably juggling 2 houses, 2 people, 2 places. There's a lot of issues going on here with the 2 you juggling. Let's say in this situation, if you're in a relationship, you might be the one, Taurus, that are dealing with 2 people, and you could be the one getting pregnant and trying, maybe not wanting to have that pregnancy, okay? Let's see what's the other card. You have the 4 of Swords in reverse and upward. So that means that you're kind of tired. You're going to a meditative state. You're probably a little bit sick, a little bit stressed out about this whole situation. Let's see, to the point of you getting the Hierophant twice. Didn't the Hierophant is somewhere around here? This is the Empress, the Priest. Oh, Hierophant here. Didn't I tell you the 2 cards are telling me that you need advice? You need to go to someone to give you advice as to what to do if in this case with your relationship, with if you're the one that is pregnant and has another child. Look at this, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and you have the 9 of Swords here. So you're really going into some mental issues going on, mental instability. This means cruelty in these cards, but it's just a mental situation to the point that you can't handle it no more. And it's upward and it's in reverse. So that's telling me that you have like I said, cruelty. So it could be also the sign of Gemini. You might be dealing with someone that's a Gemini too. And this is telling me also that could be somebody backstabbing you, you know, the rejection, things that had to do with like passion. Maybe you're rejecting somebody, or the other person is rejecting you. This is a soulmate situation. This could be you know, so there's a lot of chaos going on for you guys, Taurus, at this time. And let me clarify one more time the Nine of Swords, and I'm going to see how many repetitive cards are here, and they are from 2 different tarot. And look at that. This is a rupture. So this with the Tower in reverse, to me, it's going to get to the point that whatever it is that the lie is, if this is a pregnancy or this is about another woman, you are tired of this crap, and then this is just gonna get to the point of how most likely it's gonna be a separation going on with some of you, and maybe you know, you move your way, the other person moves, and it's gonna be some kind of tragic going on in this situation. I'm gonna clarify the highest priest, and it's here, and I believe, I don't know if you have it again. Let's see. You with your partner situation, this person, what is it that I cannot talk today? It's like my tongue is backwards. This person is actually happy with this scenario that they have. With the priestess, is probably feeling that this person that he is with or she is with is the truth is gonna come out, and this person is gonna actually probably go to the other person that he's involved with. And look at this, and also is gonna look for direction with him or herself. Maybe he's gonna eventually see the light at the end of the tunnel, but at the beginning he's probably, or you know, sometimes couples going to the honeymoon stage in the beginning of, oh, I love you and this and that, but when the shit hits the fans, then they're gonna be like, oh, what should I do now? Now I realize what I lost. And that's what happens to 99.9% of couples, that they don't know what they have until they lose it. This is the sign of Virgo. This person could be a Virgo too. I mean, it's all kind of energies here, Taurus, but I feel that it's not too much about the Virgo or not, but it's about you having direction. Both of you are going to have to get directions as to where you guys are going. Let me see what comes out for finances for you using the Fairy Tarot. Let's see what comes out for finances for you using the Fairy Tarot. You have the King of Springs. Didn't I said this could be a fire sign. A financial win for your leadership skills are needed now, and unexpected support of your cause. So I feel that some of you are going to get the finances that you need. If this person, let's say if it's a separation, and this person is going to help you with anything that, you know, he or she needs to pay you. Let's say you have the children and you have to do the child support thing. This person is going to come forward and help you on that. So when it comes to that finance part, don't worry about it, Taurus, because you're gonna have more than enough. Okay. Look at this. The next card that you have, you have the dog for the medicine cards, and the dog is a pretty good card, because to me the dog, well, not to me, but in general, the dog is a faithful partner. So I feel that some of you guys have been faithful to your relationship or to your partner. So, you know, that's good. But let's see what the author says for your you know, for this reading. Those you are a noble until the bitter end. Your medicine is the teaching of true and loyal friends. Didn't I just say you guys are loyal? So in examining dog medicine, you might find that you have found personal memories of owning and loving dog as a pet. The message that the dog is trying to give you is that trust that delve deeply into your sense of service to others. Canines are generally service-oriented animals and are devoted to their owners with a sense of loyalty that supersedes how they are treated. If a dog has been yelled at a paddle, if it still returns to love, the person who has sought is bad treatment. This does not come from a stupidity, but rather from a deep compassion, understanding of human shortcomings. It is as if its tolerant spirit dwells in the heart of every canine that acts only to be of service. You can also see a dog that have bad to loyalty beating out of them. They cower and cry at the slightest look of disapproval. But this is not their normal nature. Some varieties of dogs have even been trained against their natures to be brutal and vicious, out of sense of service. These breeds have adopted the attack-oriented desires of their owners, then carry altered generic memory of what service means if they are to be approved of their masters. Dog medicine asks you to look at how to really realize your sense of loyalty and countermate it by your need to be for approval. If you have pulled the dog card, there are several questions you need to consider depending on the situation which you are asking. First question is, listen to this part. I recently forgotten that I owe my allegiance to my personal truth in life. Which one is your question? Question number 2. Is it possible to gossip or the opinions of others have jettered my loyalty to certain friends or a group? Question number 3. Have I denied or ignored someone who is trying to be my loyal friend? And question number 4. Have I been loyal and true to my goals? So think about which one is the one that is for you, and you decide which is the one that you need to work on, which is the card that resonates with you, because you're the one that knows your life. It's 4 questions. Think about which one is it. And the most important message of this reading for you guys, for you Taurus, for April, May, is prosperity. And you're coming in with prosperity, and you are getting card number 45, which is prosperity. So this is telling me, and it's very normal for a Taurus to be a prosperous person, because you guys have in you a very workaholics. Some of you, by the time that you reach 30, might have owned your first house. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your daily life. So this is telling me that you might like to start writing a prosperity journal. Call upon Ganesha to work with you on its own imaging. That will be a perfect day for you, and describe in great detail in that journal. Involve all your senses to make as real as possible. See, hear, feel, smell, taste, and touch this exciting in your mind and heart to help bring in the fruition. This is an abundance card. Ganesha is reminding you that you have everything you need now. It is time to claim your abundance. And it's also telling you it is easy to forget and to neglect the gift that you receive day after day from the universe. The divine, the source, the creator. One on your promised gift is your divine ability to generate the success you want in life by using your spiritual talent. These abilities that are innate within you, you were born with them. They could include writing and speaking, creative expression, or business ability. You realize your gift, you are being given an opportunity to notice and develop them, and begin offering them to the world. So remember, you have the right of prosperity, and probably you are a prosperous person already. If the group that might be listening to this is in the 60s or the 50s, you probably have created your own abundance by now. And if you are in the younger age from 25 to 50, you're working on. So continue to your goals, start your journal if you don't have one, and start creating what you want to create. Okay, with that said, my dear Taurus, I don't think I need to say anymore. Love and light. And like I said, I feel that some of you are going through some kind of breakup going on with you. I feel that some of you are dealing with children, and if you or your partner are the ones that there might be a pregnancy going on, and there will be a separation. Okay, and some of you are going to make the decision to separate. I don't think you're going to allow yourself to have another woman be pregnant with your husband's or your wife children. So depending on who you are. And believe it or not, this person eventually may end up breaking up too. This person is going to try to look for direction. Okay, so with that said, love and light, and I'll see you in the next videos. Remember, I go live on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. If I don't make it at 9 o'clock, I will try to be there for you guys at 9:30. And I'm going to try to do twice a week the reading for you guys. Like I said, if I go in English and then in Spanish. Okay, because usually I do English first because it's less people. Then when I go in Spanish, it's more people. So again, with that said, love and light, and I see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, and if I don't hear from you, I know that Easter is gonna be the 19th, so this video should be up. Take care and bye-bye. I mean, Good Friday is gonna be the 19th, and the following Sunday will be Easter. So happy Easter to all. Good night.